don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P-I-M-P. I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P-I-M-P. Now shorty, she in the club, she dancing for dollars. She got a thing for that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada, that BCBG, Burberry, Dolce and Gabbana. She feed them foolish fantasies, they pay her cause they wanna. I spit a little G-man and my game got her. An hour later, had that ass up in the Ramada. Them trick niggas in her ears say they think about her. I got the bitch by the bar trying to get a drink about her. She like my style, she like my smile, she like the way I talk. She from the country, think she like me cause I'm from New York. I ain't that nigga trying to holler cause I want some head. I'm that nigga trying to holler cause I want some bread. I could care less how she perform when she in the bed. Bitch, hit that track, catch a date, and come and pay the kid. But baby, this is simple, you can't see. You fucking me, you fucking with a P-I-M-P. I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P-I-M-P. I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P-I-M-P.
Hello. Chillin'. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Shout out G Manana, shout out Tiger. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, we chilling right now. You might have some guests. Oh, Everett. Here, standing by, brother. For sure. I'm gonna get one more song going. Why? Kind of get the intro kind of set up a little real quick. You know what I'm saying? I got one more song. One more live performance. I want to kind of show everybody. This blew my mind. I'm going to show this, and then we will get on with the show. I got to show this. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Said I've had my fun. If I don't get well no more, yeah. I said I've had my fun, people. if I never get well no more. I said my health is failing me. And I think I'm going down slow. I don't want you to do nothing but just moan. Say, Just moan. Baby. Papa's got a brand new bag. Baby, 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 baby. Just open the door and I'll get it for myself. Hello. Now, baby, baby, say it one more time. Papa's got a brand new bag. Now, what should I do right here? I don't know what love is.
But I think I got it bad.
But I think I
Got it bad.
got it bad.
I know.
Said I don't know, 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 I don't know. But I think I got a little bit of it bad.
It's 4th of July. It's
Fun
crazy.
in missing the things you want.
James Brown got the
But
same
it's
birthday
so
as me.
bad when you miss the good thing that you once have had. Now, what about it, B? I don't claim to be no gambler.
Oh.
I tell you, I don't know much about the dice. I want you to listen to me. Oh, I don't claim to be no gambler. I tell you, I don't know much about the dice. But now I want you to hear this, Mr. Brown. Yeah. But I'll wage, and my baby knows. Bobby, she knows he ain't the kind that's gonna crap out twice. It's my own fault, darling. Treat me the way you wanna do. I said it's my own fault, darling. Treat me the way you wanna do. Oh, and when I was loving you, girl, at that time, girl, I didn't love you. Look out. What? Say it again.
What up, Cherokee? What up, Elusive? Yeah, come on, dude. Come on in. Got swollen. I'm about to send this invite to everybody. I'm about to go to this little chat group over on Instagram. Yeah. What up, Fish? Okay. I'm starting to get a little. And like I said, I claim no right to any of the music I'm playing. Waiting for all the guests to show up. We're going to play a little James Brown again. Live in America.
I've lived a good life. I've had a lot of happiness, smiling, telling everybody that everything was beautiful every day. If I went into my church and didn't say everything was beautiful, they'd think I was sick. And I'm not that way. I mean, I sincerely believe in this old world that everything is beautiful. I mean, if I wake up in the morning and see these plants out here and all those flowers that are in there and the green grass on the ground, that's beautiful. And people don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. And then nowadays, I am so upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for. It's just not it. Darling, I'm so sorry. I'll be all right. Just takes me time to get over it. I
want to get done.
why me? See, sitting here like this, see all this going on.
It's crazy.
Listen, it's just, Emily, it's just not the same. That isn't what we fought for. Oh well, I should be worried about it, I guess. I'm 100 years old, they say.
That one will be
I'm
my
not-
fight.
I worry about it. Yes, I worry.
That will be my fight. Yeah. For sure.
Well, okay, you just remember everything's beautiful, and live every day to the fullest. Just enjoy everything you possibly can.
Man, enjoy everything you possibly can. We're gonna listen to that interview.
On Sugar, like I
Real
said,
quick,
we was
listen.
on top of theirs underneath us. And they could go out and throw
February 22nd. And if they're all gas crossed. We was on a patrol.
This is
Murray.
further.
We were on a patrol and we crossed into the jungle. We crossed a small, they called it a river, but it was a stream, but it was waist high, only about 15 feet across. And so we crossed it, we got up, we came up to the back of a hutch, and then the captain halted our unit and told everybody to hunker down. And then he came to me and he says, go check out the hutch. When I entered the hutch, it's to check for false walls, check for false ceilings, check for false floor structures. And I did all that.
Brother.
And I walked out up to the captain and I broke rule 1.
Y'all drinking, y'all smoking.
You're supposed to stay 15 to 20 feet apart in the open. And I walked up to him.
Well, guys, it is, I believe, the 249th year since the Declaration of Independence was signed. We're here celebrating it. What's everybody up to? I worked today. We was going to do some stuff, but ended up getting off a little late. So went out and ate, me and the woman, but I'm here now chilling with you guys. Got a couple guests planned. Yeah, we got a couple guests planned coming up here. Should be pretty interesting. We'll see what's up. So now the 4th of July. What does that mean to y'all? I'll let you guys kind of get your info together. I'll tell you why I kind of... So, here's what it says right here. The Declaration of Independence, Continental Congress, they voted for independence on July 2nd, but the Declaration was actually passed on July 4th of 1776. So we celebrated on 4th, but John Adams, funny fact, he believed that the 2nd should have been the day of celebration. The U.S. had a population of 2.5 million people July 4th, 1776. So when we started, it was about 2.5 million people. This is another funny fact about that time period. Americans consumed 150 million hot dogs on Independence Day. I don't know if it's necessarily from those times, but they usually that's about the average. 150 million hot dogs on Independence Day, and that's enough hot dogs to stretch from Washington D.C. to Los Angeles more than 5 times. It says 3 presidents: Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and James Monroe died on July 4th. Another funny fact though, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, they were political rivals, but they were also founding fathers. They both died within 30 minutes of each other on July 4th. And the Liberty Bell was tapped 13 times every July 4th in honor of the original 13 colonies. Yeah, so pretty crazy, pretty insane. Yeah, but what do you what kind of pagan holiday do you believe that this is a reinterpretation of? You know? Wish I could have done some fireworks. Yeah, I wish we could have checked it out. That's on the next one though. I don't think you can hear them. I don't know if y'all can hear it. They're going off everywhere around me. I guess we could doom scroll through X. Maybe we could watch a little Charleston. Yeah, I'm proud to be an American, but what is your definition of pride? Like, what is your definition of American? You know, what is your definition? Am I prouder of being an American, or am I prouder to be a human being? You know, where's the distinction? Where do you draw the line? And that's something here, let's go ahead. We're going to, I guess Trump got some shit going on. Let's see what he's got going on. You went fishing? I need to go fishing soon. With a name like Fish Sticks, I shouldn't be like the fish. See what Trump's got going on on 4th of July. He's a rascal wanting to stage a UFC fight. The White House.
Coming in quick now.
I was surprised there's no like protest. Let me go see what's on TikTok.
Yeah, it's gonna hit that afterburner. Like, wow. V1 already went over it still, so you didn't know.
Still, yeah, exactly. Too high.
You didn't hear it.
Too high, too fast.
What's next? The Blue Thunderbirds? They're in there somewhere, but I see the light way out there. And I know there's a profile.
What up, Blue? Good to see you. What you got going on for July? I didn't grill or do nothing. Didn't do shit. Still had a good time though. Let me get my drink on. Nice. Honestly, I don't usually drink too often, but the precision of them to be able to fly them so close to each other, that's insane. We'll scroll through TikTok a little bit. The fuck is this? Let's see what's on.
Before these tattoos, I used to get profiled in any store I went to, okay?
Me,
Before these tattoos and shit, a lot of times after, I got beat
let me pause her real quick. I'm on some of that grapefruit rum and Sprite. What are you drinking on?
up by the cops.
I'm
Not
smoking
once,
too.
not twice, but 3 motherfucking times, all right? I was profiled on many a day. I grew up with little motherfuckers pulling on my motherfucking hair all the time, too, as a kid. Now, my last name on my birth certificate is a slave name. And when I go to my family reunion,
What's this? Oh shit, this is fucking cool. Whoa, holy shit. What's this?
Hey people, this video's called Calling Chris
Y'all
Lynn.
need to check Chris
Well,
Lynn out. He's
thanks.
cool.
Tell you, shoot, you call me, the first thing you say is, where you at? I'm going to say, didn't I tell you? You're going to say no, and in the words of Johnny Rowan, I'm going to say, well, I probably wasn't none of your damn business. Hang up on your ass. You ain't got no better knowing where I'm at. You know, shit, man. Wise a damn nut. She's crazy, right? Ain't
That's
no
a good
lie. His daughter,
idea.
she takes after her mama. She crazy.
Everybody follow Chris Lynn. He'll uplift you. He's wholesome. He'll make you laugh. He smile. He's great.
Your son did the donuts in the churchyard. Go fix the churchyard. They take his ass to church on Sunday. Your dog tore them folks garbage up. Go pick them folks garbage up. And the last thing I'm going to say, if you call me, you better have wrote down on a piece of paper exactly what you want to talk to me about. Because I have hung up on a son. I will hang up on you in mid-sentence. Ask me how I know. I have seen me do it. I'm telling you, a bunch of times. We got disconnected. No, you didn't, son, bitch. You didn't get to the point, and I hung up on your ass. Oh, y'all get y'all's ass up and do something. Hey, people, this video's
When a guy says I'm fine, he
What did
actually
you say?
We ran a.
when a guy says I'm fine, he actually means he's fine. Like he could not be more fine.
What up, Rip?
There's 10,000
Before,
times
brother.
more going on inside the head of a man than you have any idea. He's carrying burdens that you don't have a clue about, and he don't know how to express them, and he don't know what to do about it, and he figures if he puts it out there and communicates it, he's just going to be shot down, called a fool, called weak, so he carries it inside, and you have no clue the burdens and the hell that most men are carrying inside and not even showing you.
Man, I'm 42 years old, and I've got these beautiful kids. I feel ashamed to call on this line and sit here and cry, but I'm tired, man.
Not everyone can smile more, okay? Like some people are
Rip,
dealing with
you want to
shit,
join on the
okay? And I come on here and I'm like trying to like be entertaining for you, but I'm miserable inside and like I don't know, I don't feel like I'm respected at all.
Dang.
Just kill themselves and no one cares.
The first step in being a man is ignoring the hunger. Because yes, boy, you're going to be starving. Starved of attention, starved of affirmation, starved of love, starved of being told that you are enough. Step 2 in being a man is comfortability with replaceability. You are only as good as you are useful. You are only as valuable as you are needed by others. Should there ever come a day, boy, where you fail to provide everybody with a smiling face, then do not be surprised when they say all men do
Holy
is take up
fucking
space.
shit. What's up, Anthony?
When a guy
Howdy, folks.
Shout out
so
to,
I got a
let's see
good
what
question
Roman's
from
got to
one
say.
of the comments on my previous post regarding, the 250th anniversary parade of the Army coinciding with Trump's birthday and Flag Day and the No Kings protests and all that stuff. And the question was, and it was a valid question, this person was planning to drive through one of the listed cities. And the question was, well, should I drive around or should I go through? Do you think it'll be better? I don't know. That's obviously a variable. It looks like law enforcement in general is responding much faster this time around than they did in 2020. It's hard to predict though, because, you know, different cities, different layouts, geography's different, right? So like you can close off Manhattan by closing off the bridges and tunnels.
I
but
got
you
one of
can't
your
do that to
emails,
Chicago,
but you never
so
emailed me
you know,
after.
earthbound, so to say, or mainland bound. What I would suggest is plot multiple routes. In other words, your easiest route, the shortest route, is to go through the city, for example, and say, okay, this is my main route. But then plan two alternates. One where you go around the city, say if it has a loop or a beltway around it, I'm going to take this loop or beltway around the city. And then option 3 is it got really bad in the city while I was on my way there, so I'm going to go a completely different direction and maybe go through a completely different city to get to my destination. That would be your third option. Then let someone else know which routes you've chosen, which ones they are, either the person you're
Shout out
visiting, or
Roman.
maybe a family member or friend back home, so you can say, hey, this is my
Really,
primary
I'd love to
route.
meet him. He'd be
This is
badass.
option B and this is option C. And then go about your life. Go through the city. But before you get to the city, I highly recommend fill up your tank. Make sure you got snacks, water. Everyone goes to pee at the gas station or the truck stop. So if you get caught in a protest, say, you know, local news and social media are all fine and dandy, and you're like, hey, I'm great, I'm going to make it through, and oh crap, I got caught in a protest. At least everyone's peed. You have snacks and water. In the worst case, you find a little place like a parking garage, pull in there and hide and hang out for a bit and let the cops and the street do its thing. I would also recommend get on local social media for that city, whatever city it is, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Denver, etc. And get on the local news for notification, turn your alerts on your cell phone, and get on the local social media posts. You know, they always have like, you know,
That's a
visit
triumphant.
Dallas.Texas or something, or the Dallas Visitor Center website, or Houston or Chicago or Denver or New York, whatever. Get on the local social media, and also on like X and TikTok and Instagram. I think you can follow certain hashtags like hashtag Chicago, hashtag New York, and kind of see what's going on in real time as things progress. It's going to make a huge difference for you. When you have alternate plans of travel, you've already gone to the bathroom, you got food, you got snacks, you got gas, and you're listening and watching social media. And if you're traveling with other people, assign someone to watch social media.
Oh, we got some
and
shit going
watch
on
the
in
news.
LA. Let me get some sound. I don't think there's any sound. Wait, hold up. A plan on top of a plan. Yeah, I would like to talk to Roman again one of these days.
Them in the across the
We
street.
had some good conversations in the past.
Yo, YouTube chat, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. If you want to join on Twitch,
I got no sound to it.
this is like
I
our second
guess.
Twitch stream. If you want to pop over there, feel free. But they're doing a newscast right here.
Let's try to refresh it.
Mientras unos celebraban el 4 de julio, otros más decidieron salir a manifestarse a las calles del centro de Los Ángeles.
More people are pulling up to this
Yeah,
protest.
shit's going on in LA right now as we speak.
Bro, look at this. Look at these cosplay girls.
I'm trying to go.
They're like, is it safe? Should we go up there? Should we get
Let's see
closer?
if we can find it.
Funny.
I think I have a contact in Los Angeles too.
Let's get it. W Nikki Pink WLE. They're the ones who told us to come here.
Let's see.
I was about to go. I was gonna hang out at Anime Expo and then go to South Central.
Let me call my buddy.
I mean, I knew something would be going on here, but I didn't think it'd be like this, bro. It's wild. Like we really stumbled into some crazy stuff tonight.
Let's see if he answers.
That was. I mean, it said T52. I'm pretty sure that's Telemundo. I see them at a lot of things that I pull up at, and T52 is Telemundo, right, chat? I'm surprised there's not more media here. I didn't see KTLA. We saw ABC7, but that's it. Media has helicopters, so obviously they know what's going on. I wonder if there's like restricted flight space tonight.
Please leave your message for...
I cannot get any sound. We'll work with what we got. Yeah, see, I have a buddy. He's a young dude. He's about 23.
Are you screaming me and not even like having my name tags?
He's a wild son of him, though. He's an LA native too, as well. But
those channels just to get recorded.
He might just go. He might just go if not there. Like he don't support this shit, but. Let's see what we got. I wish we could hear the shit they're saying.
News set.
This is the only live video coming out of LA for the protest.
Right now?
That's what someone in chat said.
Curfew at what, 10?
Gross.
Oh my God.
They're saying though. That's the only thing that's got me kind of tripping. Trying to figure out what the fuck that they're talking about.
Get out! You guys are what?
Oh, here we go.
You want to tell us what laws?
We're just gonna restart. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe that'd be crazy if all these protests had blockers for the sound on them. Here we go. Let's see what this one says. I'll go ahead and I'll subscribe to her. Jessica Martin. Oh yeah, this is Jessica Palmadessa, one of the mods. Show her link out. No, they're on some bullshit. We'll go back to her in a second. Let's see what Brendan Barlow said.
Your job, right? Innocent bystanders, y'all are holding them back for what?
John Hicks, he's on a bike. Let's do it. Everybody.
GTA Online 4th of July update just dropped. IRL. Jack and Z, good to see you. New Zealand, 3:33 p.m. Thank you for the 2, Jack. You guys are all over the place, bro. So, if you just tuned in, there's a wall of cops, bro.
The best. If you haven't shared this yet, this is 4th of July, 10:34.
I'm the buzz guy. We got so much shit going on.
You guys.
I'm very much stuff, dude.
We pay for you guys? This is what we pay for?
Let me check my email there one second. What up, Garrett? Is this a new picture? It's in Garrett.
Los Angeles, homie. That's how you treat us. We pay for your jobs and shit and your positions, and this is what you guys do with it. Well, guess what? The next time I vote, I'm voting to defund the motherfucking police because y'all don't need all this shit. Y'all don't need this shit. You guys abuse this shit. Guess what? Guess what, y'all? You know the way to use a non-lethal weapon is to shoot it on the ground 40 feet away. Let me give you guys a
What's the band's called? President Garrett.
Should have press thing with you. I got it. But you couldn't see anything from that side anyway, so I don't care. I'd rather just go around. All right, I think you gotta go through here. Or all the way. Let's go through here. He is in the front of the cops. Who
What up, pimp?
Who's in the front of the cops? All right, give me a second. I'm going to get my tripod real fast now.
Fuck you got going on, Michigan?
All right, they're doing another push. They're not wasting time this time. They're getting everybody up first. I can't tell if they're going for arrests. Some guy fell over on his own 2 feet. Hello? The hell was that?
Bring out they're bringing out.
Are they blocking the street off? Am I gonna have to go all the way around? I may be able to go to the left.
Copyright struck, Garrett. I'll play him if I won't get copyright.
They just put. They just held right there. I can't tell if there's anyone in front of them.
What up, pimp?
We kind of just got put in a spot. They got the van out. That's one of the vans they were arresting people in a few weeks ago. Arrest people and throw them in there. Cops are coming back now. Some of them are. Oh, this is wild, dude. This is crazy. This feels crazier than a lot of things we saw in the big protests. This feels hectic. Really feels like they're trying to arrest people like they want to do it. At first, I felt like they didn't. Now I feel like they really do. Like they really do.
We almost did, but we were worn out from work.
More cops sliding through. We're actually going to try and get up over here a little bit to a better position. Can't really see much from where I'm at. We're blocked by a bunch of cars. There's Duran.
Don't got shot fest.
I don't know what's going on up here though. Up to the right. KY with the 199. Thank you, bro.
Chad, do you guys hear that music? Do I have to mute? I feel like it's a little too far away for it to really reach us, but it's definitely copyright. So here we are. I don't think we can cross the street. We're kind of stuck right here. I want to go across the street this way. We can get a better shot, but I mean, I don't think it's going to happen.
As requested by Garrett, President Fearless. Vibe, but their music is almost reminiscent of the neighborhood. It's like post-hardcore kind. I don't know. Let's listen to some. I'm digging the vibe off of this. I don't know. It's like it's. I don't understand. So here's some 40K. The Iron Warriors and the Imperial Fist have ancient feud in their what is called a Primarch. Rabo and Rogo Dorn. Rabo was meant for siege craft. Rogo Dorn was meant for right back. I'm an Ultramarine player. I don't know if you come out or play. I'm going to get it.
Insane. I love that Suburban. I can't believe that thing's still in service. That guy wasn't trying to.
It's an anime convention. Oh my god. It's an
Actually, it's probably the best. I'll get you. Yeah, it's not that cool. Yeah, that's where we just were. We were just on there where that light is. So, fun fact, I was going to go through here. I think they have this little area shut down. Jackie Jacks of the Tube, been waiting for this live. Hey, from Minnesota. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to go all the way up and around. I mean, we don't have to take any shortcuts on this bike road. We can get anywhere immediately whenever we want. So, we don't have to concern ourselves with that. Got to throw the hoodie on in a second. Chad, I've learned from the last month, I got a bag full of essentials. I got a hoodie. I got 2 bottles of water. I got 2 bottles of pickle juice. I got, I don't know, I got all types of stuff in there, honestly. I don't even know what else is in there. More marchers on the right. Looks like they're just not pulling up. Possibly. I'm going to cross the street here. I don't know what it's going to look like up here to the right. Well, now we know. Oh, I'll show you guys this. This looks crazy. This is a crazy shot.
On the right,
Ooh.
petitions their government for a redress of grievances.
Crazy. Bro, someone is still playing music, bro. So, bro. It's the music that's killing us, bro. I don't know who's got the mobile beats, but it is very counterproductive to what we're doing.
Are you John Nick?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Dude.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm chilling. How are you?
Good, brother.
Good, man. Yeah, do your thing. Thank you, man.
Hey, be safe out here.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yep, nice to meet you. Jack, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. Thank you, bro. We got some music. I don't think you guys can hear it though, right? I think we're good. Glizzy Dan with the Prime subscription on Twitch. Thank you. Chubby Gamer with the Twitch Prime. Parker Key 8 UTH.
No. What is this? No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Don't try to buy.
Any of y'all got cats?
Gosh. Hello. The stressed one. Misao. Japan shirt. Hey, we're just removing your shirt. Calm down. You got your nails? Okay. Did you see that? I have to protect myself first. Okay. Let me cut your nails and then I'll remove the gloves. I cannot just let you rip my arm. Yes. See, this cat Misao is pretty matted here. It doesn't hurt you. Calm down. Who knew that this cat is spicy? Your mat is hurting you, not me. Okay, let me remove it. Come on. Calm down. Calm down. Look at this. You're making it more difficult. Why are you choosing violence? You're the one stressing yourself, not me. Let's take a bath. Ready? Stop being crazy. Stop hissing. We're just cleaning you. Na, na, na. Na, na.
That.
So many questions about my lip combo lately. So
What's y'all's longest relationship?
Never been in a relationship.
Oh, yikes. Okay, it's the worst. So now we know worst kisser, worse in bed. Explains the really tight skinny jeans.
Now, Milton, don't be greedy. Let's pass it along and make sure everyone gets a piece.
Last time I didn't receive a piece, and I was told that
Just pass.
Is that me?
Of course it's you.
Get a gun and shoot me. As ugly as I am, I ain't that ugly, am I?
No, that you are handsome. Why are you saying stuff like that?
Look at me. That's ugly.
People take one look at me and go, help, run! A big, stupid, ugly ogre. They judge me before they even know me.
Sad.
No matter how many starts I get, there's always the same ending. Everything falls apart.
Shit, what was that?
Is there a black person here?
What did you just say?
I said, is there a black person here?
Do you have a question?
Yeah. Is there a black person here?
Chip, why are you asking that?
Janice said there was one in here. Came to check.
There's a white person here too.
I don't need one of those.
Chip, please stop what you're doing.
What's the big deal? I'm just trying to find the black person here.
Well, you found her. Okay, you got her today. Okay, let me see. Let me set my sparkling down.
Oh, here it is. Got it.
Chip, are you saying is there a black purse in here?
Yeah, success. I like your haircut, Linda.
Thank you, Chit.
Chit, what was that?
Hey, bitch, I said no ice. Y'all got me fucked up. Ain't nobody got you fucked up but that spine begging for mercy under that full back ass back. I've been waiting. Where my fucking food? Motherfucker, it's been 37 seconds. Shut your hungry big back ass gremlin looking ass.
I'm convinced that the AI people are this for about 18, 19, 20 years of social media, people posting pictures, taking pictures on their phones, different things like that. This is composite images put together by AI to create these people from us.
You in the fryer and call it a combo. Big back motherfuckers, I'm on break. What the fuck are you wearing? Maybe if you minded your fucking business instead of them 3 chins, you'd still have a man, cripple bitch. I'm a badass bitch. You ugly as fuck. What? You mad? Look like a dumpster fucked a Foot Locker, crawled out looking like Jeepers Creepers, cockeyed bitch. Bitch, how the fuck my card declined? Maybe because your shit gave up and bounced harder than a stripper in 8-inch stilettos on a Saturday night. Bitch, what the fuck can I get for you? A $5 bag. The only $5 bag I see is the one carrying your broke ass dreams.
Why my burger look like a damn pancake?
Maybe because it's flattened under all that back fat you carry like it's a damn backpack.
Why the
What up?
Ooh.
Happy America Day, dude.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
You had an audio issue, I noticed.
America.
Fuck yeah, dude. This shit, like, it is somewhat unique. Like, only like 3, I can only think of 3 countries that had a revolution and became their own successful state. I guess that's not too unique then. But yeah, America, fuck yeah. Even though France and Haiti had similar shit. What?
What are we talking about?
Anything and everything, you know how it gets in the chill zone.
Right.
How the fuck we do it, dude? We're just doom scrolling kind of with everybody.
Just got done looking at some fireworks, some barbecue. Got the projector set up and figured out so we can start watching movies and shit out in the yard.
Nice. Yeah, nah, girl, this ain't Hutch. This is his evil twin brother, Butch.
Don't you ever compare me to that asshole.
Yeah, this is Butch. He hates Hutch. They have a sibling rivalry. But I'm friends with both of them because that's how I roll.
That's right.
Yeah, we didn't really do shit, man. I worked today. It was a little blue. She lives very close to me. Your audio, I feel like I hate them. Whenever usually if like we talk and like, I don't know, I can still hear if I slightly talk over you. That's kind of, you know what I mean?
Am I glitchy?
Not at all. Nah, that's going good. Yeah, dude, was it the 249th or 250th year?
249. Next year's 250.
I kind of wish I would have worked. I would have been at work tonight, but if I would have, I wouldn't have been here. But my damn, when I was at work today, a lot of people are like, "Oh man, what this?"
Yeah,
that's spam.
I would block. Yeah, I would block that shit.
That's on Kick, so I don't have no mods on Kick. So that's on Kick though. It's not on my YouTube.
But I would only be able to see it if it was on YouTube. I wouldn't be able to see Kick in my comments.
Well, because StreamYard has it connected. Yeah, StreamYard
wow,
has it
Rip,
connected.
that's how you're coming in here? That's how you're coming in here, anti-Rip?
I've never talked to Rip.
Get to.
I've never talked to Rip in my life, and if he wants to come on, I'd be honored.
He ain't worth talking to. He's
What's he into? Who is he? What is he like? I know him slightly, but I want to get to know him in person.
he likes dressing up like Cher on the weekends.
Fuck, it's fucking Saturday right now. It's Friday
Listens to
night.
yacht rock.
I like a little bit of yacht rock too myself. The cross dressing is a little strange. Nah, dude, this each his own, dude. Each his own for sure. This is America, dude. Yeah, dude. 249 years ago, they fought for your right to be able to cross dress. Like, I don't believe in that shit, but I would know somebody's right.
Trump said next year he's having a UFC fight on the White House lawn for $250.
I could see that, and his connections to Dana White, it could happen. It could happen for sure. It could happen. Like, I don't know. But to see, this one is 249, so it's like, yeah, fuck yeah, but 250, that's gonna be the one that's gonna be kind of like, ooh.
Yeah. 250 is a good year.
So that's solid. You know, we could, I don't know.
Live in history, man. Live in history. Let's hope we can even make it to a 250.
Yeah, I believe that. I don't know. There'd be so. My personal belief, dude. Like, we possibly could, but like we've talked about many times before, like, you know, 5 hours ago, Russia launched the biggest attack on Ukraine that it has in the past 3 years. So who knows what could lead up to that? And you know, I noticed whenever all this Iran and all this Israel stuff was going on, U.S. Bombing on the nuclear facilities, I didn't really hear too much info on, because I've always heard my whole life, oh, Russia will come to the defense of Iran. I didn't hear too much of that on the news. I heard something about another World Fair too.
World
Yeah,
Fair?
they said they're gonna have one in Knoxville, but there wasn't. You know, the World Fair, they always do that after they destroy the past civilization.
Oh, World Fair to celebrate 250?
250.
You figure they'd be advertising that by now, though.
But dude, that shit, I don't know, the World Fair situation is, I know you hate Tataria, but it's kind of connected to that stuff in a way as well. But yeah, I would still take it. I think the boy would enjoy it. In 1982, I remember I had a lady. She's an older lady. She was one of the guests. We was busy at my job, and she was said, "So this one of my buddies, not me." Yeah, thank you, Fish. He's a believer as well. She had said, she said, I was a waitress in the World's Fair in 1982, and that was busy. And I thought, yeah, you're getting fucking 50-cent tips and shit. Fucking smoking cigarettes while you were talking to the people at the table and shit. Come on now, girl. You gotta think. I'm different busy than you are. You went to the World's Fair? Hutch, do you go to any World's Fair? That's beyond your time, isn't it? You weren't even born in 1982.
No, I was born in 81.
81? Oh, so you're one. Okay.
I'm not fair, people. Maybe a carnival every once in a while. I've been to the state fair like once or twice, and I wasn't impressed by it. It's not worth the money to me.
No. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like... See, I feel like my woman, she likes to go out more often than I do. And whereas I don't. How do you try to balance that? How do you figure that out? You know? Just do it, huh? Just go for it, and when you want to, and when you don't, just stay home. Huh?
Feast. America.
Wait, hold up. Let me get my America too. But I tell you, a lot of these states, dude, are it's just crazy. Like I tell you, Greg Abbott did do justice to democracy by overturning his lieutenant governor's bill that he was, because he was trying to get rid of like any THC in Texas, but Greg Abbott overturned it. So that Greg Abbott,
Yeah, Abbott's on. Abbott
he's
is
cool.
definitely on some bitch.
You think Abbott's on bitch shit?
Yeah.
No, dude, he's the one that said it was okay to smoke weed, dude. That his lieutenant governor is the one that tried to. Yeah, Abbott's cool. I don't know. Chat. What's Abbott's lieutenant governor? What's the Texas lieutenant governor? Dude, that was on his. He had 50 priorities before he got like on his list, and that was number 3 on his fucking 50 priorities. He's a bitch.
Any politician who is still anti-weed, in my book, is pretty much a bitch.
Dude, yeah, dude, they need to be fucking brought out to the streets and strung up, dude, for that shit. That's against that's what I don't like about the Republic. That's the only thing about that's one of the things I like. There's a couple of things about Republicans I don't like, and that's one of them for sure. They want to be all about like personal liberties and freedom and shit, but they also want to get in motherfuckers' business about what the fuck they do in their home and their private life. Right. You know, I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't doing nothing.
There shouldn't be laws against anything that's natural. Tobacco, marijuana, mushrooms, none of that shit. If it's a natural fucking plant, you can't tell me shit. You know what I mean?
But they know, but it's like, you know how chill weed makes you feel. You know how mushrooms make you feel, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was reflecting on that today when I was talking to people, dude. Every time I talk to guys from Missouri, I'm always like, just so you know, I've been there, and I've killed a chicken there before. And there was a fucking 2 serial killers in the town I went to that was killing people before I went there, but they got caught.
Right.
Eating them.
Yeah, you were here when those dudes had that bitch.
I came there like a week after they got done eating it.
Yeah. I can't remember where it is. I remember that story in Missouri where the 2 fucking tweakers kidnapped Walmart, had her in a cage and shit. That's when Pilgrim was down here.
I'm lucky I wasn't damn eating. They wouldn't get much off of me though. I'd be like, y'all bastards ain't can eat me. I'm only 160 pounds. Y'all, what the fuck y'all gonna eat?
I mean, if you do kind of fit the profile. You didn't have much facial hair back then. From the back, you kind of look like you could have been picked up. You know what I mean? Like you fit the profile of what they had.
fantasize about someone trying to pick me up.
Right.
I'd be like, y'all just made me horny. What's up? And then a bloodbath would ensue. I'd be like, if you can throw me on the ground and dominate me, then yes, I will submit to you. But if I can do it to you,
feel
then
real silly if a giant motherfucker was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this," and then you just kind of stuck, right?
that's where you gotta pull weapons out for sure. But yeah, if I didn't have a weapon, I'd be like, please, sir, don't.
I am a boy, Damon.
You gotta use weapons, but not, dude. You gotta get your physicality. I remember, dude, I was working out like a motherfucker for a little bit. I need to get back. I'm about to get on. I don't know, man. We gotta get up on this shit, dude, for sure. But I feel confident. I don't know. I feel confident in the power of the voice, as it were, for now. But yeah, you guys never know. I remember that time I told you I had to like. I don't know. I feel kind of embarrassed from the time I whipped the blade out on that one guy at the job that he was about to bash my head in the floor.
Garrett, I literally said that 5 minutes before you typed it in the chat 37 times. Pay attention, man. Come on, man. America.
Garrett, I love he be doing his breaking. He always be saying breaking and shit. He's like breaking.
I wonder who he's gonna have fight. You figure that would have to be like a John Jones or a Sean Strickland type fight, probably.
Get an American bastard versus a Russian motherfucker. Bring Khabib out.
Oh,
Retirement. Get Khabib out of retirement versus fucking.
I don't think they could pay Khabib enough money to come out of retirement.
I think Khabib could definitely beat Sean Strickland. They're probably in the same weight class, aren't they?
Khabib is undefeated.
I would like to see. I don't know. We'd have to get some kind. If they got Khabib to come on the 250th Independence Day, I think they could convince him, because he's a man of intelligence. He has education. He'd realize the importance and the impact of his legacy of such a fight. But his opponent,
Anthony, but Pee Wee Herman is dead.
Really?
Yeah, he died like 3-4 years ago.
I think of him every time I think of him when he is in the movie. I think of him as Pee Wee Herman. I think of him in the movie Blow, and I think of his Scandal from the movie theater every time I think of him.
Cheech and Chong. Can't forget Cheech and Chong.
He was in Cheech and Chong?
He was in the very first Cheech and Chong. He was the guy who worked at the hotel. He was the desk clerk.
He was. What was his name? Rest in peace, anyway. Vern Troyer?
No, that was the midget. That was Mini Me.
That was Mini Me. Rest in peace to him. So, while we're thinking about the name of this guy, guys, I gotta tell y'all something. Hutch has had his cherry popped, as it were, part of my language, but he is now an Eldar player. He's in the Warhammer now. He's Warhammer.
Aldari.
Dude, thank you so many people choose Chaos Space Marine, so many people choose Space Marine factions. Because I was naming off factions the other day, I forgot to mention Chaos too. But Eldari has about 7 or 8 factions you can choose from. Eldari is, dude, you need to get Farseer will be good. You can have your Farseer, get a character, a background behind them. You can create. I want to do Crusade. That's why we gotta be closer. We can do Crusade campaign. You do an Eldari is good, because Eldari can be nasty. You can get a Kane, a God of War.
Oh yeah.
Avatar of Kane.
I've been looking into the. I guess there's like 60-some different figures from the Eldari.
Shit, dude, you get yourself a little army. I tell you what, if you got like if you had the 60 figures, that would be a good army set. But it's like, that would be, because I have about, for my Space Marines, for my Ultramarines army, I got about, I'm thinking about trying to enter Golden Demon this year. Let me show you this, because I'm trying to get it down.
Once I get my my Farseer done, I'm going to get some Warwalkers.
Now you know you're learning. You know your shit. That's good. This is now that's 40K. This is from Age of Sigmar, which is the fantasy version of Warhammer. Okay, because Warhammer started back as Warhammer Fantasy.
Right, and that's still playable.
This is playable in Age of Sigmar because I play This is the Cruel Boys. I'm gonna do. I need to start doing more videos, and I promised everybody. I have my Tiger and G Manana and Simon. I got my members, my 3 members. Thank them, and also thank my regular subscribers too. But I promise I'm gonna start doing more videos soon. You know, I've been stressing moving into this house, dude.
Hey, life comes first, man. Shit.
But yeah, there's truly an art to painting these things, dude. Because you see how they look whenever they come in, dude.
Put yourself up on the big screen.
Let me see.
What is the? That's what I was gonna ask you. What paint am I supposed to get for that shit?
You gotta mix up your. So there's. Okay, let me.
Just send me a link to some brands and shit. You know what I mean?
Citadel, but I'm thinking about getting speed paints and stuff though as well. Here's the head of the ogre on the spike.
Oh, that's fucking badass.
And there's an elf's head right there. And with my orcs, I base theirs because they have a lot of the Space Marines are just armor. I'll show you a couple of my other things here in a second that I'm kind of proud of in a second.
Paul Rubens, is that his name? Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, it is Paul Rubens. Yes, thank you. I don't know why the camera's not. But yeah, this Golden Demon though is the award that they do for like dioramas, and I'll show you a quick video, and I'll show the audience and shit in a second. This is a guy I'm kind of proud of because the yellow and black on him. But this, you can do this any faction. This is the first company, Ultramarine. So
yeah, I'm going black, bone gray, and purple or green for my whole deal. But I want to do highlights of like neon orange and green and shit. You know what I mean?
And highlights play very heavily into it as well. It really brings life to it. I put highlights of the Corax white around this guy. All right, these are transfers I put on them. The transfers were kind of hard to put on, but I put the so it's kind of, and let me, while I'm at it, I'll show you some.
Yeah, I was looking at the bikes. I forgot what the fuck is it called. There's two different kinds of bikes, or one's a bike. I think it's I can't remember.
They already got different bikes than what I use.
But I was looking at those, and I'm thinking. Those
The Citadel paints. But Army painter paints are good, and speed paints are good as well.
How much do those paints cost?
They run about $5 a pot.
Oh shit, that ain't bad.
Yeah, but this shit's most of these things lasted me about 2 years.
Fuck yeah.
And let me see. I'm gonna try to look up.
Yep, I have already decided that I want to build me a 2,000 point army.
That's where I'm close to 2,000 points of the Ultramarines army. Very close. They're called Wind. Let me see. I'll show you some of the images.
The Space Marines got some badass shit. I just don't like the background of them. You know what I mean? It's just too bleh. You know
The Space Marines, the Space Marines are very fascistic. I don't know the Imperium, dude. The Imperium Space Marines, like a lot of they're not necessarily the good guys. For sure, I don't know. Something resonates to me about the Ultramarines, dude. This lore, you know about the lore, dude. Like this shit, like something about it. But the Eldari, I like them because they're on their redemption path. They're at the top of. They're almost like America. They're at the top of civilization, and who knows? Next, they just fell off.
A bunch of retards. It's kind of like Australia. You know what I mean? A bunch of perverts and fucking convicts trying to do better. Yeah, I geeked out hard as fuck on that shit the other day. I probably sat, after we got off the deal, I probably went through like 3.5, 4 hours worth of shit, looking through the lore, trying to find, going through each faction, the background of each faction to figure out which one I even wanted to fuck with. It was close. I almost went Orc.
That was my same fate almost as well, because Orcs kick ass, yes. And that's I have Orc AK. You can still go Orc Age of Sigmar, but you need to do your 40k army first.
Yeah, it was a toss up, but just overall options and strategic play, I think the Altar is probably going to be a better fit for me. I went through the whole fucking deal, like how to play the game. I watched the board set up and all that shit, the rules. Yeah, I got this. Let's go. You know what I mean?
I would like to play with you for sure. No, I think there's a way like we could play with you on one camera and me on the other, still on here.
I don't know how that would work with if we got to measure shit out and everything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's the only thing, man. But it would be, I don't know. Let me see what's up. But not even that, the lore behind it, though. There's a couple things I want to send you. The story of Angron, the World Eaters Primarch. I remember I came across it, and I was like, what is this? What is this? And I started listening more and more, and I was like, this is about space shit. And then I started listening more and more. I said, Imperium, 40k, Chaos. I listened more and more, and I was hooked. I was hooked, and it gave me across my faction, dude, for sure. Like this shit is like it's like people's sports teams almost.
Yeah,
you know.
Fish, are you saying that you're? How many people in the chat are Warhammer people?
Yeah, who's down with Warhammer in the chat?
Obviously, this is a question for the men. I don't really see too many females.
If females do play, they will play either Tyranids, and don't take any offense to this, they'll play Slaanesh. They'll play Tyranids or Slaanesh.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
You know, Slaanesh is all pink and shit. But
And what are the insects? I forgot what the fuck they're called, but the bug people. They were a close second between orcs and
you're talking about the Tau?
Yeah. Wait, say it again.
The Tau? They talk about the greater good. I don't know if you talk. The
No,
Tyranids
it's
are the Swarm. They're like the Borg from Star Trek.
Hold on, I took a screenshot of all the factions and shit so I could go through. Like I geeked out hard as fuck on that shit.
What faction do you think Bushido, and what faction do you think
the Tyranids?
I have
Tyranids? However the fuck you say it? Tyranids? Yeah, Tyranids. I almost went Tyranid.
There's several options for them, and I'll show you. Look at it. So I might end up selling these or sending them to somebody, maybe do a giveaway, because I want to do a different army than them as my second army for 40k.
Is that a Tyranid?
Yes, this is a Psychophage.
That is fucking badass.
Yes, I painted him up. This is acidic blasting from him. This camera, I don't know why my camera will not. I think it's because of how we have it on this. Let me.
You get it. You focus every once in a while. You just gotta, hold it still. You can't spin it and shit, I guess. Or maybe put your hand behind it.
You can see this guy. I had like the blood coming down, blood drips from the glue. I'd painted it, but my son started fucking with it, so he'd rip that off, which is fine, but I can always fix that. But yeah, Tyranids, you can do some shit. I had these. They're painted as High Fleet Chronos, and they specialize in fighting demons and chaos.
Blue asked if you sell them.
Huh?
Blue's asking if you sell those.
I could. One of my regular guests I work with, he was gonna give me a whole box of Plague Marines, Nurgle and shit.
Oh, bright ones?
And that shit could be worth quite a bit. But I'm starting to get more comfortable with my painting skills. Oh, let me go off. I'm starting to get more to write because I showed that dude. He's 73 years old, or he's 67. And yeah, I could. I just haven't got to yet. I want to. I don't want to sell any of this shit I got, but like I am comfortable enough to paint people shit and do it for them for a price.
Yeah, the Farseer that I just ordered came up to $33 and some change
for a single figure, and they are tripping for that. Yes, but it's so worth it.
But I could have got a solo fucking Wraith Guard for $27. But I was like, I'm not going to pay $27 for a solo Wraith Guard when I can pay $54 for a 5-pack of fucking Wraith Guard and just go ahead and get my fucking my Farseer now. You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. And that's why dude, that's just, let me dude, I paid $54 for my. And it goes for different levels of, because the different for my blade guards of my blade guards, dude. I paid dude. But they're the points and the value is that if I want to, I'm gonna give this shit to my son when I die, dude.
That in 30, 40 years, that shit's gonna be a small fucking fortune.
Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna give this shit. It's gonna be a small fortune, and his fucking daddy, damn fucking, had that shit in his hands, was building it and all kinds of shit. Let me see. For like a basic Eldari 2,000 point list, you're looking at about $620. But if you get shit off eBay and stuff as well, you can get it for less than that. I have a close to 2,000 points of Ultramarines, but with the Ultramarines are a little bit bigger and stockier kind of boys than the Eldari or the Tyranids. And Tyranids and Orcs are also, but you can field less Space Marines than you can other factions, because and one Space Marine is worth 10 regular humans kind of deal. So 10 guardsmen, where you'd have to buy a lot. I want to show you guys some Golden Demon shit. You'd have to buy quite a bit.
What the fucking name of it is, but I think it's the biggest figure for the Aldari is I think it's like 22 centimeters. So it, you know what I mean? It's it might be 22 inches. Either way, it's a big fucking figure. But it's, I mean, it's not much of a. That's the only thing I don't like about it is it's just kind of basic and there's really nothing to it. It's just like a spider kind of thing with just 4 really long legs. But as far as the prices, you figure $30 to $60 a pop is pretty much what I'm going to be paying per deal. But once I get I'm going to do the 2 main deals. I'm going to get the Farseer and then the Warwalker, and then I'm going to start buying my my sets of small people, my five sets and shit.
Dude, you get one of these bastards in the middle, you'll be doing all right.
Yeah, that's what,
the fuck, dude. That's how they make these. So the lore, these guys that big guy in the middle, y'all. He.
Can you zoom in on that?
Let me see. Let me see. I don't know what the fuck I want. Let me see. I think that. It's basically, so the Eldari souls don't get eaten by Slaanesh. They will take their souls and put them in a stone, and they'll put that stone inside of one of these things.
And it's basically an infinity stone to power that sumbitch. Yeah, it's I geeked out hard on that shit.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
See, would I be allowed, like, if I had 3 or 4 of those big fucking deals, would I be allowed to put all of those on the board at the same time?
You can. They're called Wraith Lords. You could run 3 or 4 of them. I just found that out.
Wraith Lord. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I just found that out. You could roll. You could run. Let's see how much. Let's see how much Wraith Lords are running for. You could ideally run. You'd have to but you could do that, but they work well in conjunction.
Right. Like, I know they got to have squads. That's why I need to play a few times so I can get a sense of the strategy. That way I can dial in what exactly I need. You know what I mean?
A Wraith Lord's going for about, how the fuck? Let me see. That was $465, like Denmark money. Let me see.
Deutschmarks.
Deutschmarks. We could play on Tabletop Simulator. My computer, it won't really run it too good, but I think we could play it.
We might have to try it once we
get that shit going.
Yeah,
because that would be a good practice.
Yeah, because once I play and figure out exactly, you know what I mean, then I can be like, okay, I need more bikes, I need more planes, I need more swords, I need more, you know what I mean? And then I got to figure out the dice. The dice is the only thing I ain't got pretty much figured out yet.
Rafe Lord, $60, dude. You can run that.
See, that ain't shit.
Yeah,
That
that's
ain't
not
shit
shit at all. Yeah, I would be willing. Some of the shit I want to get is like worth. It's like I don't want to get no shit that's worth more than $60. I cringe at getting shit worth more than $60.
But the investment, though, because I mean, if you paint it, put it together nice, you're damn near doubling your investment. You know what I mean? So
straight up.
That's the thing, though. Anything that I buy is gonna be raw. I'm not gonna buy anything that somebody else has already done.
No, I don't want to. That's not something that crosses my mind either. Like I've thought of, like I don't know. It's just like
If you got to sit there and hand paint that bitch and put it together for like 10 fucking hours, you have a connection with that piece. You know what I mean?
What's art? Some of the I'm trying to show you some of this damn Golden Demon shit.
What's the deal with the weapons, right? Like I can get certain deals. I can buy extra weapons and then add different weapons to add hit points and all that other shit.
Yes, and that's all. I have all my books and shit. Let me see. I might not have.
I need to buy a fucking lexicon.
So, I got all my shit packed. I got all my shit packed up right now. There's some
Fish,
Golden Demon.
go down the rabbit hole, man. Get on the train with us. I
yeah.
actually didn't. When did you? I literally didn't know shit about this stuff a week ago. Pilgrim told me about it a couple days ago. I looked into it, and now I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's go. You know what I mean? That's
I
fine.
found out about this shit, dude. I found out about this shit about a year ago. A year and a half ago. Look at this orc. Look at this fucking. This is art, dude. So I'm gonna show you some of these are the books. This is the. So we're on 10th edition. 2026. We're gonna be on 11th edition. But to play the game right now, you're gonna need. This is horror rule book. I got mine for about $35.
So the rules change every year with every edition?
Every 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
They have every 3 or 4 years they'll put a new edition out. So you gotta get this book to have some of the rules and some of the information you need to play the game for this edition. And for your faction, for Eldar, like I have Space Marines. My Ultramarines don't have their own book. Space Wolves, Dark Angels, etc. kind of things that they do. But Space Marines, I have this book for my information on my point system.
Yeah,
So
I need to get one of those.
yeah, and also you will need one of these and one of these, but for the Eldari instead.
That's what, about $60-$70 for both of them?
Yes, I'd say you get about $60-$70 for both of them, but Ed will definitely be worth it, dude, because they fucking kick ass for sure. These are Sisters of Battle. Yeah, and I think we could honestly, I don't want to sound like too nerdy, you know, we all got women and shit, so nobody can question us. We could play Dungeons and Dragons on this motherfucker one day too. For sure. Oh, dude, it's good too. It would definitely kick ass as well. Like, we could do some Dungeons, we could get some Doomsday Prepper shit going on, Dungeons and Dragons kind of shit, like fucking for real. Post-apocalypse, everything.
I am almost ready to start sending out some of my test boards to my members so we can get that board game done.
Send one to me too, dude. I want to check that out. I forgot. So how close are you doing on that shit? Like it's locked in.
Yeah, that's why I got shut down the other day. Shorty. That's why my stream got shut down, because I was showing the little pistols that are going to be the game.
You told me that.
Yeah. So I've got the people, I've got the guns. Now I just need a quick way to make about 10 different copies and streamline that shit so I can get it, you know what I mean, mailed out without costing me a fucking fortune.
You need to get like some kind of printer or some kind of, or maybe like get the raw material. Man, I believe that game. I believe that your game truly has a.
Once I get it to scale, I'm gonna try to figure out how I can just send the whole picture in and just get a giant fucking sticker sent to me. You know what I mean? And then boom, lay a fucking sticker down.
No, let me ask you this real quick, buddy. Like, what's up with the whole? They taking you off. You don't have like what was that email like? And they said you can't go live now, Hutch.
Oh, it just said here. Hold on, let me find it.
Let's hear it. I'll give. Let's see what. Let's just that. What the fuck? I'm putting you on full screen as you read it. Is that cool?
No, that's creepy as hell.
That is kind of creepy. You're right. I'm gonna keep it regular how we have it.
Okay. We think your content violated our firearms policy. Content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm is not allowed on YouTube. Channels not in compliance with this policy may temporarily lose their ability to live stream. Boom. It says how this impacts you just removed. I can appeal it, and that's literally it. I appealed it. 20 minutes later, I got the deal back that said no, we refuse your appeal, and that's where we are. So I don't know how long I'm not allowed to live stream. I'm assuming a week, but it could be a month, like 30 days. I don't know. I don't know. You are muted.
I say like that's crazy, dude. You got shit. You got people looking over your stuff, dude. You know, like.
I think it was because I had to hold, like, it's only 1.5 inches, but I had to hold it like up to the camera like this so people could see it.
Damn.
And it's detailed like a motherfucker. So, I mean, the algorithm probably assumed it was a real fucking gun.
It's that scared algo. It's that terrified algorithm. Man.
Yeah, I've been seeing. Is it the better that your character is painted, the more points it gets toward the objective points and shit like that? Is that how that works?
Yes, that can in fact help you towards winning the game with your objective points.
How does that work?
It has to do with the bases. So you do your bases. You have the theme around your whole army. You kind of make sure there's no.
Everything's coherent, the same kind of deal.
Coherent, codex appliant, uniform. Like you'd have like the same. You wouldn't have. You have 20 companies within one. There can be, you can have a maximum within my army, Space Marines. You have 1,000 soldiers maximum. They're 1 through 20 companies, but through each squad. In first company, you couldn't have 2 squads that had squad 7 on both of them if they did different shit.
Right.
You know, that's where that shit gets a little bit more.
The level of detail, pretty much. That's why I was looking. That's why I was trying to decide on the color, because I was like, well, if I'm if I'm gonna get into it, and if I want to do it on a big boy scale, then I want to do it according to official World Championship guidelines. You know what I mean?
World Championship and lore. Lore Championship and World Championship and the lore are both one and the same.
Yeah, that way I can I got my colors right. That's why green or purple is going to be the way that I go. Blackface mask. It's supposed to be a white helmet, but I'm going bone gray because the white just looks funny.
And the Eldari are very badass, dude. Like, they had, that's good. Robin Williams was an Eldari player. I believe it to be a fact. I've heard several, things that said it. But, you know, sometimes you can hear you know, Robert Williams playing 40K doesn't make you want to get into it, then
right?
That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be a very expensive hobby.
Once you get all your stuff, that's all you need forever.
But I mean, realistically, y'all have seen my collection of action figures, dicks. So it's not like I haven't dropped money on shit like that before. It's for the same price, pretty much, as an action figure.
Dude, you can fight. I'm thinking about you streaming yourself painting these things, dude.
I got to get that dialed in. I can't paint for shit.
You gotta thin your paints.
I'm looking forward to that because I want to do. There's some that I've been watching those paint channels where them motherfuckers, they're diluting their paint with like paint thinner to fill in the little cracks and the little crevices between the armor and the little shadows and shit. And then the mixture of the green and the orange and the yellow and the red to make it look like the laser gun fucking shooting. Even going as far as putting a little fake grass at the bottom of their feet and shit. It's fucking bad. That shit is fucking cool as shit.
You can cut up the sprues and make rocks out of them. The sprue, you know, that's the shit that they models. Come on. I don't know what I did my damn vape. But yeah, that's definitely the dioramas. I got a bunch of stuff I want to send you, dude.
Yeah. I guess Walmart sells them too. So
Walmart sells them?
Yeah, Walmart sells them like $30.
Your local Walmart?
All Walmarts. I've seen them. Every Walmart I've been to, I've just never looked at them. You know what I mean? Like picked them up and looked at them.
That's something I might have to check out too. Fish, you need to go to Walmart as well.
They're over by the video games and shit.
Holy shit. They probably, but I feel like they'd have a bunch of like Space Marine shit. Either way.
Right. That's what I'm worried about, is going all the way over there to look for something and it's all shit that I don't fucking want.
Like, that'd be oversaturated with space. The next big thing, there'll always be Space Marines coming out, but the next big thing is going to be orcs. It's going to be the next big faction.
That's the main reason I didn't do orcs, because I was like, Space Marines, I guarantee Space Marines is fucking used to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm guilty of it, but yeah, they're most used. You got Ultramarines, White Scars, you've got Iron Hands, Blood Angels, you've got Dark Angels, you got many other shit like that, but yeah, very, very much so.
Alright.
You like watching animated shit? There's Warhammer Plus has some good stuff that would kind of be good too, but anything you need to watch is on YouTube. What do you say? I'm sorry.
Henry Cavill, Superman, is about to be, they're making that Warhammer movie.
Yeah, he's been into the game his whole life, from what I've heard. It's gonna be a series that I don't know if it'll be. I don't know. It might be a movie. It might be a series. It's especially they have it highly guarded. They're very tight on that shit. The people that own the rights to Warhammer, the people that the Games Workshop, they're tight as fuck on that shit. They're tight on their money and they're tight on the rights to their.
Right. I would be too. Shit. As long as they've been building this fucking empire, shit, I'd be like, I'm not giving creative control to anybody.
A long time. Technically,
they don't need Hollywood's money. They're doing just fine.
Fuck no. They could go into. They could keep on being independent for sure. Like the big deal with them and Amazon was because Space Marines. The deal is they don't have female Space Marines because only males, only like young men like from like a young age can take the organ transplant and shit like that Space Marines need to become Space Marines. But Amazon, yes, Amazon was trying to be like, well, let's put the women Space Marines, and that caused a big deal. But they managed to cancel that. The Games Workshop said, no, we're not doing women Space Marines.
Yeah, because the fan base is what's going to pay for that. You piss them off, that would make no sense.
Guaranteed. And a lot of people have gotten into Warhammer in this past year and a half.
That's what I've been doing it for 3 days, and I already know. You know what I mean? I want that shit to be exactly how it's supposed to be. None of this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Don't deviate a single bit. Make that shit as fucking raw as it's supposed to be.
They've got female faction, women factions too, and it's called the Sister of Silence, who cancel out psychic stuff, and they have the Sisters of Battle, the Adeptus Sororitas, who I enjoy too. So there's a rule with this guy. They started from a cult, but it was like no men could have any weapons on this planet, so they gave these women some weapons. So they're nuns who fight. They're battle nuns, and they kick ass as well.
I'm going with a lot of psychics.
See, if we had some psychic. Listen, your psychic thing. If you're facing off, if I get some psychophages on some psychic stuff, you're gonna be in a little trouble. But I'm gonna be a little.
I have decided that I am just going to keep tweaking the dice roll with every fucking psychic I put out there. I don't know the details of it yet, but I know I have the option to fortify or re-roll and get like an extra roll or switch a dice out.
And your bonus is coming.
Figuring it out, you know what I mean?
You are. Your knowledge is getting there, dude. Like you're speaking better than you're speaking of some. You're speaking on the shit. Like good for sure. Like a lot of people would know some of that shit. Yeah, we'll have to see, dude. We'll have to see, man. I want to get this going for sure. I'm glad. I'm tripping that Bushido was into it, and who's Militant's into it as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Militant Roots.
And Fish is going to be into it soon too.
We're going to get Fish hooked. There was somebody else. Who the fuck else was over there talking about it with us? I can't remember. There was somebody else.
I can't think of it either.
I'm going to get everybody hooked on that shit. Let's go. Let's get some fucking.
It's badass. It's a good little hobby to get into. I find painting these things, looking into it, learning about it, taking a lot of my stress from my life and calmed me, and it's just great.
Now, do the weapons come off where they're interchangeable, or do I have to get a whole nother figure and then or take a piece off? You know what I mean? How's that work?
You can do magnets. They sell magnets, tiny magnets you can glue inside of the figures to kind of interchange the weapons and the arms for certain figures that come with it. Yeah,
I think I seen a cheesy little ad about that. The guy had magnets to put the spaceships and shit, or the little rocket ships. Or, you know what I mean?
Your algorithm is going to be full of shit like this.
Oh yeah,
now,
I'll be getting the shorts. That's all I'm getting on shorts anymore.
You don't have to just get Games Workshop stuff, dude. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, Fish. My shit's almost empty. You don't have to just get... You can also get 3D printed stuff as well.
See, I was looking into that a little bit, and it seems like it would be more headache than it's worth. But like I said, if I'm gonna do it, then I want to do it to the standards of if I'm trying to be #1 in the world, and 3D printed shit isn't gonna be allowed. You know what I mean? So it's
tournaments. Yeah, it's straight up.
It's like a kit car. You know what I mean? It's like a fiberglass Cobra next to an actual Shelby Cobra. Like, it's badass, but it ain't. I can't take it nowhere. You know what I mean? You can't take it nowhere fancy.
And I guarantee, like, you could go to damn St. Louis or some shit, dude, or go to damn one of those big cities over there, and fucking they had tournaments there fucking all the time.
Fuck, I'm not going to St. Louis.
Yeah, go there with the bulletproof vest and a ballistics helmet on.
I'm sure that there are some around here because there's 3 or 4 comic book shops in Springfield, and I know I've seen signs down there that say like Warhammer tournaments and shit like that.
Come on,
so I know there's some in Springfield and in the towns over the way. They got a toy store, and I think they just have like a nerd night. You know what I mean? Where they set up tables and just let people come in and kind of thing. I might go fucking lurk over there and see what's happening.
The kind of people watch it, check it out, and then just join. Yeah, dude, like that could be. I'm trying to move my channel kind of more in the direction of shit of that nature. Still kind of keep it on the level as it is, but that would add some more. Like, that would be kind of interesting to like watch some live matches of it. It gets views, and Warhammer is getting way more popular now too.
Hey, that's what you're doing in your life. So far, your channel seems to be about what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's just you said, a little mix of everything.
A little mix of everything. Exactly. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, what the fuck is my channel? And this is a little bit of it's me.
At this point, your channel's you. You ain't had a clear fucking path since the day you started. So it wouldn't make no sense to try to do it now. You know what I mean?
No. It would make zero sense. Like, I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. Like, it's working, you know. I take little breaks, like, but y'all know I've been working on this cabin and shit, dude. You know, this shit's been stressing. Like, I came back with a vengeance last year. I said I was determined. I said I'm gonna get my, you know, I said I'm gonna get beyond where I'm at, and I'm gonna go up, and then it happened for sure. I want to get back to posting videos every day like that, but it's hard. It is hard work posting videos fucking 10, 15 times a day every fucking day.
I tried to do the smoke break once a day, every day for the year. You know what I mean? 30 minutes max, at least 15 minutes a day. No, complete fucking burnout. I mean, I knocked out a decent chunk. I did, you know what I mean? Like 110 or so, over 100 straight for the most part. You know what I mean? This shit, it fucking sucks.
It's burnout.
Yeah, full fucking burnout.
I'm gonna use the bathroom in a second.
I don't see how people do that shit every fucking day like that. You know what I mean? Or 5 days a week like that consistently. That's fucking. I mean, if I was up there just reading news headlines, I guess it would be pretty easy. Like, hey guys, let me tell you about something that you could read your own self. You know what I mean? I could be one of those kind of pandering ass fucking. But that would annoy the fuck out of me after a while. The first time I did it, it would annoy the fuck out of me. Yeah, it seems like that there was a spurt in COVID in the prepper community and it filled up with sheep. And now everybody is either a doomsday headline reader, or they're telling you about how to build the proper bug out bag for the 750th fucking time. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
The whole community that pretty much brought us all together, I guess, for the most part, preparedness community.
I don't know what the fuck they got going on, to be honest with you.
It's all the same shit, recycled over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
What, 4 or 5 years later?
No fucking originality. There's no fucking community, real community. You know, that kind of shit. That's why I think it's better to do a lifestyle channel than to lock yourself into doing one fucking thing. I mean, if you're in it for the money, I understand it. Corporate creator, boom. Get your money. You know what I mean? But I just can't fucking do it. It ain't that serious for me. You know what I mean? Once it becomes a job, I don't give a fuck how much money it is. Like, it sucks.
Type of deal. Man, I tell you, dude, like, you got a bad attitude. This shit, like, dude, like, when I think about, like, YouTube, I often think of you, dude. I think of Prepper Tribe. I think of Backwoods. I think of that whole... Man, remember that stream we had a couple, like, that was like 4 years ago. It was me, you, Tribe, Backwoods, Silverback, even Doc Mac was on, and a couple other people was on, but that shit was fucking the best thing that ever happened. Canadian Prepper is a bitch.
See, that's the thing. Canadian Prepper and Full Spectrum Survival, I mean, you pretty much expect it from them. I'm just talking about the Prepper Nations, the Valleys, you know what I mean? The whole fucking spectrum. The tiny channels who are still pretty big.
Kind of shit,
the
yeah.
5 to 20,000 stuff. You know
but they still, like, their following is crazy, dude. Like, you know, my shit, dude, like...
I mean, nothing against them. When I've talked to them, they seem to be decent people. I'm just saying, they're at the end of the day, they're corporate creators. You know, there's that fear porn bullshit, and it's all the same fucking thing. Breaking news! Check out this headline. We've died 500 times since I've started YouTube.
And we're still here though somehow. The fucking
like it's too much. At a certain point, it's just too fucking much. If you got to keep repeating yourself, you're either a shitty teacher or your students are fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
Or a combination of both.
That's why I don't understand the people who like living in the circle. Just they keep going through the fucking circle. You know what I mean? To where you'd figure as a creator, you're like, okay, if I'm teaching this cycle, we start at bug out bags, then we go to water filtration, and then blah blah blah, and then we end up back at bug out bags, and then we start the cycle over again. Like, by the time you start the cycle over again, you should have whole new people, and all those people should be off doing something else. You know what I mean? But it's a following. Like the big channels who do the circles, they've got the biggest followings and the most loyal fucking sheep. And it's like you're learning the same thing over and over and over. You know what I mean? Like when we graduate, go learn something else now. You know what I mean? It's the hero worship and just the fucking everybody wants a fucking leader kind of shit, and they're turned into a bunch of fucking soft ass people on YouTube as their fucking savior. I don't understand it. Like it's really annoying the fuck out of me. The cycle is getting fucking retarded.
And how long do you think it got before it breaks?
I I don't know. That's the thing. Once people are scared, they want to stay scared. So, especially now, there's always going to be another headline. You know what I mean? People are fucking locked in. Oh my God, there's a war in fucking Uzbekistan and shit. How's that going to affect W17? Like, what the fuck? You know, it's just too fucking much sometimes.
And I just that whole situation with being in fear, and like I feel like people like the way that we do it in our crew, like we're instead of we don't try to get people to live in fear. We try to get people to live in joy and happiness in their moments that they have, but still be prepared for in case anything happens, whether it be whatever, you know, but it's still, you know, you can't just be worrying about it. If bad shit does happen, yes, you need to keep it serious, but also you need to have some kind of joy as well. You need, you know, that's what I feel like I feel like you're on the same wavelength as this goes. Is like, is that too many of these people are, you know, we wouldn't have. I don't think anytime you've ever tried to sell anything. I've tried to sell W before, but for a charitable cause.
I can't. My pride will not allow me to be like, hey guys, I've got merch. You know what I mean? Come buy this shit with my name on it. This
type of shit. Yeah.
I've gone as far as looking into Teespring and that shit back in the day. You know what I mean? And that's about as far as I got into. I was like, I can't. You know what I mean? No, I can't fucking do that. That don't make no goddamn sense at all. I don't like that whole concept.
Yeah. Exactly. And like that's this dude, like, and that's you do that thing, dude, for sure. Like, and my experience with that shit honestly has been like 2 people I know in real life bought that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like but the way, like, I don't know, man. There's something to respect in how the fuck you do things, dude. For sure, dude. Like, and I was trying to get back on this live stream show, The Vengeance, dude. I hate that you are off. You're like kicked off of live streaming for a little bit.
That actually worked because I wanted to take a break anyway. So it kind of forced me into a break. So I ain't mad at all.
That's perfect. Sure, we do more shit on here. Fuck it. We do more shit on here. I want to start doing more shit on here anyway. I promise everybody I'm going to start doing more stuff. Like, I've got my numbers back up. I'm grateful for the 4 to 5 people we got watching. I love them. Thank you. Thank all of y'all. You know, we've had, you know, but...
That's what it is. Slow and steady, man. If just add it to one of the things that you do, like another chore, you know what I mean? And eventually it'll get where it's gonna get.
Like anybody that streams, like they do it like all the time. Like honestly, dude, like I look at your way of how you've done shit to apply kind of to how the fuck the way I do my shit too. But I don't know, there's just so many, like, I don't know, man. I might end this stream, but I still want to talk to you for a little bit as well. For 10 seconds, that may be a little bit longer afterwards, but guys, peace from me. Hutch will be back here soon as well too. We'll always be talking and shit again. I'm off on Sunday. I might stream from the cabin on Sunday. And we'll see what's up with that. What up, Stuart?
Sitting up there at Top Chat, you don't even fucking deserve a hello.
I don't know how do I like do the chat, like our Top Chat, this chat, like I don't know how to.
Oh, you can't do it as a host.
Yeah, so
the host is always in live chat.
Yeah. Well, shit. Stu, we got a whole party going. But yeah. You going, Hutch? Hutch, do you want to keep it going or do you want to get off of here?
No, it is midnight.
Alright, y'all. Peace. Hutch, don't leave yet.